Hello folks, I like to make this video about inflation, the dollar inflation. I'm going to put this half a dollar, American US half a dollar, and a lot of people, on the YouTube, they're saying that the dollar is going to get so low in price that it's going to be almost worth nothing on the future. Well, I want to give you some examples about hyperinflation. I'm going to show you some coins from Mexico. This 1 peso. It was used for many years back in the 80s and 70s, and it was very strong. Back in the days, the peso. The old peso, it was very strong, very valuable for many years. But like the American dollar, they start printing a lot of pesos, the Mexican government. So the value of the peso went down, really down. So this one, it was very valuable back in the 70s, 80s, before the hyperinflation. And I can give you some details over here. Little by little, they went up in value. The currency went up in the bunch of zeros they used to put in the on the coins. This is 1982. This is 10 pesos. Little by little, you can see that the value of the peso went down, and the inflation it was going up. So the value, it went every year, it was lower and lower, and then they went. This is 82, 20 pesos. See, little by little, the inflation, it was eating the value of the peso. So we can see I have a bunch of coins. It can tell you really very okay. And then it went really up in price. This is 1985. In a couple of short years, the value of the peso went really low. So they were printing new coins with more zeros. This is 200 pesos. 200 pesos. Because the 1 peso, like over here, it was not valuable no more. So they were printing the 200 pesos because the inflation, it was eating. The inflation, it was like 30 to 40% a year. And you can see another one over here, 100 pesos. This 100 pesos is like 10 pesos like years ago. You understand? But see, the government, they put a bunch more zeros because the value was so low that they need to put zeros. So this is 100 pesos. And then they went up. Little by little, they went up. Now this is 500 pesos. 500 pesos. This is 1988. See, little by little, the price of the peso went down really low. Here we get more. 500 pesos. This is the old pesos. But now, if you go to Mexico and you buy pesos, is back to this type of pesos like in the old days. But it's not like this, but it's the same value because they went and did the new peso. The pesos that the government they have right now is the new peso. So the thing they did is, for example, this 500 pesos, the old peso, they took the zeros off. So instead of it being 500 pesos, it was only 5 pesos. So they did that. They come up with a new peso. Instead of 500, it was 5 pesos. Instead of being 100, it's only 1 peso. Instead of being 200, it's only 2 pesos. And then you can take this old peso to the bank and renew with new peso and go back to this type of 1 peso like in the old days. So folks, I'm a lot of people that's going to, they say, oh, it's going to be a big disaster when the inflation comes in. Yes, it's bad, it's terrible, but it's not the end of the world, folks. I've been in there before. I was over there living in Mexico. And you know, things they get up. I mean, for example, you go to the supermarket, and you know, every week they go up and up and up. Everything goes up and up and up and up. But it's not the end of the world. The same with the European people. Don't worry. Things are going to get really terrible, but it's not the end of this world. Believe me. I already did this. I lived through this inflation, and it's not the end of the world, folks. So be relaxed. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to take a lot of years for this economic situation to get better, but eventually it's going to come up better because America is the best country. Have a nice day.